So today I want to talk about, in my opinion, what I find the biggest differences between a multi-seven-figure or seven-figure practice and a basic practice that's sort of struggling, hovering around the 20 to 50K mark. Now, I've worked with over 100 plus clinics. I understand the clinic and dental market very well. The first one with the most successful practices we find is they have a lot of systems in place. So customer journey systems, marketing systems, and sales systems. And they've got structured SOPs. What I mean by SOPs is a system or process basically where they've written everything down, they understand the structure of how everything should work, and they've got that all really tied in, and it's the same every single time. So basic practices, they have no system at all. They go in with their gut, they go with the feeling, they go with what they think is right. A lot of the times, the problem with most owners is that they're very clinical, and when you're running a business, you have to have a sort of balance between the two. You have to have that sort of business mindset where systems, selling, all this kind of stuff is super important, but you can do it in a clinical and ethical way. Now, the second thing is the mindset. So what we find with the most successful practices, they have no ego, they're willing to fail and learn very, very quickly, and they're very open-minded, trying new things, doing new things, and they'll listen. And the failing fast is the most important one, I think, in my opinion, and also no ego. Both of these two things are super, super important. Sort of on the opposite end of the spectrum with a lot of other practice owners is that they sort of have a very high ego. They don't listen, they want things to be done in their way, they procrastinate things a lot. And this sort of mentality will hold the practice back. This sort of maybe lack of ambition and urgency. Maybe you're hitting 80, 90, 100K. You're sort of comfortable. You're sort of in that phase where you're like, oh, you know what, it's fine. And you don't have any ambition or urgency to grow. And therefore you're stuck. You'll be stuck because you're comfortable, you're too comfortable. And that won't allow them to take that leap to open up new locations, to become an associate, to whatever their goal is. They won't allow them to take that leap because they have no urgency at all to get things done, to move the business, right? And on the other end, it's just, always taking that risk, always going for it, always trying new things and having that, I just want to get it done now, ASAP kind of thing. Now, the last thing is the investment side of things, right? So what we find with a lot of successful practices is they always invest in their branding. When we're running ads, we're running campaigns, it sort of amplifies what you've already got. The second thing is the team. We need to have the right sort of salespeople in place. We need to have the right marketing team in place. We need to have the right processes for the customer journey. And that all comes to having the right people and the team in place. And then the last thing is the marketing aspect. And again, that ties back to everything in terms of the systems as well. And just taking that leap to actually invest in marketing and do that and try and fail and test different things. Or let's say you get burned by one agency. That doesn't mean the whole of marketing doesn't work, right? You need to keep trying, you need to keep testing. Data is one of the most important aspects. What is your associate closing rate? Do you track your associate's consult conversion rate? Do you track where your leads are coming from? Do you track your booking rate? Do you track how many inquiries actually turn into actual paying patients? Do you track what treatments are going ahead? What your biggest treatment plans are? All of this stuff needs to be tracked, and this data can be then utilized to make the practice grow even more and focus your resources on the right things. So yeah, if you found that interesting, check us out, check out some of our other content. And if you want us to run your ads for you and help you grow your clinic, then shoot us a DM.